Hey guys, and welcome back to Tome Time Tea. This is your host, C.T. Russell. When I heard there was going to be a Fathom event that featured Studio Ghibli films in theaters, I knew I had to get tickets. One of my personal favorites that is coming to theaters is Howl's Moving Castle. And it occurred to me that it's based off a book and that I hadn't read it yet. So I decided I had to read the book before seeing the movie in theaters. Just like the movie, the book is a fun and magical ride with amazing characters. There are some obvious differences between the book and the movie, but that's not what I'm going to focus on. As is often the case, the book answers some plot holes that the movie either doesn't have time for or just doesn't care to answer. But there is at least a variation of my most favorite line in movie history. May all your bacon burn. No lying, that is probably one of the worst curses. The book starts off pretty slow. It's kind of tough reading through Sophie's complete and total defeatist attitude. She repeats several times throughout the story that she is doomed to failure simply because she's the oldest of three siblings. I mean, that doesn't extend to oldest twins, right? The story really picks up after Sophie is cursed. She goes from 18 to 80 in seconds. Hilariously, she actually makes for a great old woman. She adopts this screw it, I'm old attitude and allows herself to do things she never would have imagined before. I've seen things about how people love Howl. I am not in that camp. Don't get me wrong, he's a fun character, but I didn't get a fictional crush on the dude. Sure, he was suave and maybe younger me would have swooned, but he's also pretty vain and moody. Older me doesn't have time for that crap. And I loved how older Sophie wasn't going to put up with that crap either. The world building was great. I felt like the magic system made sense, in the context of a magical world at least. A theme that came up that I loved was the power of words. When a word is said out loud, it means something, and there is magic in it. Most often, the person saying the word doesn't even realize its power. But a single word can make or break someone's day. A simple thank you can mean the world to someone. And adversely, a person saying they will fail will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I ask you all to be kind, not only to each other, but to yourselves. After I finished, I was interested in returning to the world, and I don't just mean by watching the movie. I learned that there is actually a series, and that these characters make more appearances. Only, I'm not sure where to find these books. The bookstores I looked at only had the first one. I might have to venture online for the rest. I'll keep you guys updated if you're interested. On to my tea recommendation. Hibiscus tea. Flowers become pretty important, and it goes with Howl's love of beautiful things. It's such a pretty red color. I'm sure Howl and Sophie would agree. Anyways, these are just my thoughts, and I would love to hear yours. How does it rank in your top Miyazaki films? Have you read the book and its sequels? Where did you find the sequels? Did you find yourself crushing on Howl? Have you tried hibiscus tea before? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks guys. I'll see you later.